What's up? This is another confessional, part two, I guess. So the last one I kind of talked about the challenge and maybe who I'm working for. Um, I guess the next one is kind of, or this one is kind of about strategy and um, it's funny because I've been thinking about I'm supposed to go on this podcast and I'm writing eight tips for newbies on how to play in orcs. So it's kind of like a tips list, things they can do. And like one is the long game, play the long game, which isn't specifically to this game. It just means the long game. And meaning orgs in general for months or years or however long you play and building a reputation. Another is like don't talk in the main chat. I'll create this list and show it to you. I need it in a couple days for this podcast on Friday. What else? Yeah, don't like say you're gonna do something and don't do it to an ally. I think it's okay if you do that to like the enemy, but if you do it to an ally, then they'll tell everyone that you can't be trusted, and then that spreads, and I guess that has something to do with playing the long game as well. What else? Don't go too hard. That's another one. Don't play too hard. I'm a huge challenge threat, but half the time I don't try because I know, especially in the beginning, if you try too hard, you're just gonna be gone because you'll be a huge threat, and then you have to fight your ass off to stay, and eventually you just won't be able to do it. So you have to pick your battles and know when to fight and when not, when like to kind of. That's why I didn't go hard in the challenge completely. I think other people did. This is kind of off the topic of what I'm just saying, but it was interesting how Latanya and Corey both messaged me and said that they appreciated my effort in the challenge because I could have just given up and one of them would have been voted out. So they kind of know where they stand in this situation, or they think they do. They haven't really even discussed it with me. They just assume, because they assume that I'm with Sharonica because we're in the same tribe and I picked her as my deputy. And Enid and Sharonica are together. So they kind of assume that, I guess. But they're both dangerous and they both need to go at some point. But we'll see. That's 4 minutes already. It's good for now. Maybe I'll go over the final list when I'm done with it. Alright. See ya!